and welcome to RMU Focus. I'm Julia Wazlewski, and joining me today is Colby Sherwin. On today's show, we're going to be discussing some upcoming events at RMU and in Pittsburgh, and we're also going to be talking about some things that you can do this Valentine's Day. Right, Colby?
That's right. We have a jam-packed show today. Got a lot of topics. Events in Pittsburgh, Valentine's Day coming up this weekend, and don't forget the Super Bowl is also coming up as well this weekend. What are you looking forward to in the show?
I'm most looking forward to talking about some Valentine's Day things. I love holidays and decorations and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see what we have in store. Let's take a look.
That's right.
So last week at RMU, the Outdoor Adventure Club attended Seven Springs Mountain Resort for a ski trip. The event took place on Friday, February 4th, and the friends and family members of the members could also attend the trip. Also last weekend, Res Life hosted a laser tag showdown in the John Jay Gym. This event took place on Saturday, February 5th from 7 to 9 p.m. And on Sunday, February 6th, SGA hosted Wings and Waffles, a drag queen event in Wheatley Center, and proceeds from the event went to Haven, an LGBTQIA+ safe shelter. Last week, the Media Arts Speaker Series began with Laurie Hebner coming to talk about her art and the methods she used to create her art. Hope Beatty has more. Let's take a look.
Laurie Hepner, Pittsburgh artist and current professor at Penn State Greater Allegheny, spoke to students at the Artist and Scholarship Program. Hepner, who has trained in various countries such as Finland and Kosovo, shared photos and concepts behind some of her more recent art projects.
And so I was actually in Kosovo when COVID happened. And I got a call from the embassy saying, hey, you're leaving today, pack up. And it was like March 13th, because they were going to stop allowing flights back into the US. So it was a pretty traumatic experience. I was only there for about a week. It was supposed to be a month. And when I came back and processed having to deal with that and find a way back into the country, there were lots of canceled flights and a detour to Turkey on the way back. And I went and when I came back, had these photographs that I took out the window of the plane that was taking me to Kosovo. And it was this beautiful sunset. So I had this sky sunset picture that I used to make these light paintings for the airport. So it was a kind of a nice little twist back into the location of where the art was going to go, because I was making art about traveling and the kind of processing that experience. So while it's all abstract, it still sort of relates to where it goes. So this is called Blue Corona Sunset Dances.
One of her projects, which is a community-based project that was done in Pittsburgh, shows children and adults interacting and playing with one another through the movement of light.
Paintings in those workshops. So this is the kind of images we were making with the light painting. So the kids were doing portraits of each other, kind of dancing and playing. And this is one of the pictures that you can take a look. That, once I had all this video that we did in the workshops, came back in to make these, 16.5-foot tall murals that are a bunch of different prints on metal. So this is 16 foot tall and sort of comes from this into this.
Another one of her projects that she spoke about took tweets and assigned the words, colors, and designs based on algorithms. The Media Arts Visiting Artists and Scholarship Program will continue with several more presentations throughout the semester. For RMU Century Media, I'm
First off, thank you, Hope, for that great look into that. And Julia, that was some beautiful art there. What were you thinking about when you were looking at that?
Oh yeah, so I was actually at that event, and one of my favorite things that she showed us was some art that she put on the back of bikes in Pittsburgh, and when you'd ride the bike, it would show a little message, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I think she's such an incredible artist and has such profound ideas and great ways to incorporate her ideas into modern media, and I think that's what's so interesting about her art. What did you think?
I definitely liked the colors she was using. The composition looked really well in all the art. It was really interesting to view. It was just something awesome to just take a look and see and look into the mind of an artist.
Perfect.
All right. As we all know, February is Black History Month. And during the 28 days, Robert Morris will be celebrating. Today, they will be having a Healthy Life, Health You grab and go at the theater for student success, at the Center for Student Success. And at 7, there will be a movie night. It will be King Richard, hosted by SGA in Hopwood. Make sure to check Revolution for more events. The next event is a Monday Paint the Love event, Paint and Sip, at 5 outside the bookstore. And then the men's basketball team will host IUPUI. All students can grab free swag and drinks. Happy Black History Month.
Do you struggle with mental health and letting things go? The Office of Residence Life is hosting an event to burn the stigma around mental health. Come to the Nicholson Fire Pit on Wednesday, February 16th, starting at 8 p.m. until 9:30 for the chance to write down what is holding you back and burn it in the fire as a way to let go of it for the start of the new year. Music, s'mores, and fun will also be at this event. Go to the RMU Revolution page to find events hosted by the Office of Residence Life for more details for this event and to RSVP for the Burn the Stigma event before it begins.
Well, Chef Dan has another great class cooking up for RMU. This week, he'll be teaching us to cook delicious strawberry walnut salad and a lesson on what foods help boost happy chemicals in your brain. The space is limited, so make sure to RSVP on Revolution. It will include free stuff as well. It all goes down Thursday the 17th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the Yorktown Hall kitchen. Now, this is a class that I'll need because all I can do really is burn toast. Julia, what do you think? Do you need this class?
Oh, definitely. I can tell you, even though I come from a ridiculously Italian family who cooks like everything, I know how to boil pasta water, and that is about it.
You know, my mom's a great cook, so maybe I can take some lessons from Chef Dan and press her a little bit.
Exactly.
We'll see how it goes. But keeping it in RMU, let's see what the Colonials are in action this weekend. Hitting the hardwood, the women's basketball team hits the road tonight so they can take on Purdue Fort Wayne at 7. Then to Cleveland to battle the Vikings on the opposite side of the spectrum. The men's basketball team is treated to some home cooking this weekend as they will host Oakland tonight at 7 and then head to Youngstown State at noon. The men's lacrosse team will be back will host Bucknell on Saturday at 1. The women's lacrosse team will head to the Buckeye State to take on the Buckeyes at OSU at 3:30. The track and field team will be heading to Ohio at 10 a.m. tomorrow in the Doug Raymond National Qualifier. Finally, the softball team is in action actually right now all weekend as they'll be at the NCAA North Carolina A&T Invitational, and they'll take on Howard. Good luck to all the teams in action.
Now let's take a look at some of the COVID numbers here at RMU. According to the RMU COVID-19 dashboard, since August 1st, 2021, 743 positive cases of COVID have been reported. Currently, there are 25 people in quarantine, including 14 students and 11 employees. There are also 12 people in isolation, including 5 students and 7 employees. Those who are in isolation have tested positive for COVID-19, while those in quarantine have shown symptoms and are waiting for test results, or have been exposed to someone with a positive case. Stay up to date on the latest RMU COVID numbers at RMU www.rmu.edu/about/health.
Well, it has been an interesting week here at Robert Morris. Let's take a look at what the police report is. Well, on Friday, there was a tree that fell on a student's car in the Yorktown parking lot. The student was notified, and pictures were taken for insurance purposes. No one was hurt in this. Then on Saturday, the fire alarm went off in Salem. This was due to a student burning pizza at RMU. I promise it wasn't me. Maintenance was notified. The fire department was even called. The panel was reset, though. Then on Monday, a Parker's employee reported being harassed off campus. They reported to their local police, and it was documented here at Robert Morris. Keeping it on Monday, a student reported hearing a suspicious noise coming from behind Yorktown. A lot's going on there. RMU police checked the area out, and they found it was nothing. The noise was nothing, however, it was coming from an unidentified animal. Finally, the Student Rec Center reported a student was banned from the building. Yes, banned. They tried to get in. RMU police responded. They found the student. They then explained why the student was banned, and they couldn't be in the building. The police then they issued them out.
To read more police reports and stay up to date on all things news and A&E in Pittsburgh and the Moon Township area, then head to rmucenturymedia.com. The writers over there have you covered. If you want to stay notified, follow us on social media at RMU Century Media to find out when more content is being released.
And if you are a massive Colonials fan, then make sure to check out Colonial Sports Network. They will have you covered as the basketball teams continue their march to the conference tournament, and the lacrosse and softball teams prepares for their season. It's all there for you, as well as features and podcasts for everything going on in the world of sports here at RMU. Make sure to check it out. Pittsburgh was busy last weekend. So let's take a look at what happened. On Tuesday, the Penguins hosted their arch rival, the Washington Capitals. Unfortunately, they fell 4-3 in overtime. Brian Rust was able to score 2 goals for the Pens and the loss. Are you a big musical fan like me? Then you missed out, because last week, Pretty Women the Musical had shows all week in the Benham Center based on one of Hollywood's most beloved romantic stories of all time, brought to the stage by lead producer Paula Wagner. Finally, Are You Comedian? On Saturday, some of the best comedians in Pittsburgh performed their routines. They were Sarah Katner, Vanessa St. Clair, Leslie Kelva, and Derek Mento.
Do you like comedy, murder mystery, and food? Then the Dinner Detective Murder Mystery Dinner Show at the Omni William Penn Hotel is the place for you. While enjoying a delicious dinner, tackle a crime, and find the criminal somewhere in the room. Tickets start at $65.99 and include dinner, murder mystery, waitstaff gratuity, prize package for the top sleuth, and more. This is for 15 years old and up, as the show is geared towards adults. Tickets are now available for the show going from this weekend through Saturday, April 16th, with some future dates to be announced soon.
Rev your engines for this great event. Monster Jams, the Monster Truck Show, is making its way to Pittsburgh. The shows are all weekend, starting today at 7 and ending at Sunday at 1. Make sure to get your tickets on Ticketmaster. They start at $27 in the 200 level. Some of the drivers are Elvis Lannis as El Toco Loco, Christian Anderson as Gravedigger, Blake Granger drives Max D, and Mark Hamill drives Raminator. It all goes down this weekend. It's going to be a smashing good time.
If you enjoy live music, here are some upcoming concerts in Pittsburgh this weekend. Starting on Saturday, February 12th, Goose, an American indie grove band, will be performing at Stage AE from 7 p.m. Tickets range from $35 to $80. On Sunday, February 13th, Still Woozy, an American singer-songwriter, will be performing at Stage AE at 6:30 p.m. Tickets start at $25. And finally, on Monday, February 14th, Louis Tomlinson, a former member of One Direction, will be performing at Stage AE, and the concert will begin at 6:30 p.m. You won't want to miss it. Now, after we come back from break, we are going to, Colby actually has a pretty exciting interview here, right?
That's right. I'll be sitting down with David Ayers to talk about the career fair coming up here at RMU. Stay tuned on RMU Focus.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say, like if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Now, Colby Sherwin is going to be sitting down with David Osman to discuss the upcoming career fair at the UPMC Event Center on Wednesday, February 23rd. Colby, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Julia, and thank you, David, for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
So let's talk a little bit about the career fair. What businesses will be there?
So it's a wide spectrum. You know, I don't necessarily want to call anyone out, but we have truly everything from business, healthcare, education, computer information services, IT. So truly anyone from just any major here at RMU is absolutely welcome and encouraged to attend.
You were talking about that spectrum a little bit. How did you come up with the idea to invite these people in that spectrum, would you say?
Well, I'll say the pleasure is, you know, RMU has such fantastic in high demand students. So the employers were literally beating down our doors to be here. So with that being said, I truly hope the students engage and come to meet those employers. We actually had it expanded. We had it set kind of capped at 65 employers, and we had so much demand that they really wanted to be here. We had a waiting list. We decided we restructure the entire event and open it up now. We actually have 80 employers there. So it's going to be really exciting.
Definitely, and you were talking about the high-level students here at Robert Morris. So what advice do you have for the students going to this event?
Well, you know, I encourage all students from, you know, freshmen and sophomores who want to kind of start building that relationship with the employers, because it is about, you know, building relationships and getting to know them and letting them get to know you. That way, in your junior year, when you're looking for that internship, you already have that relationship established. And obviously, we of course encourage our seniors to attend to, you know, get that post-graduation, you know, career attainment, because that's what it's all about.
So you were talking about building relationships with the businesses and the employers there. So what would be the first step to build a relationship, would you say?
You know, it's a good solid introduction and engage. And it doesn't have to be too overly rehearsed. Just be genuine, just be yourself. We always encourage students, you know, just introduce yourself. Give your name, what your major is, what year you are, if you're a sophomore, junior, what you're looking for, if it's an internship or employment, or you can just say, you just really would like to know more about their business and if they have opportunities for you.
So one step to getting these opportunities or internships would be a resume. So what are your best tips to build a resume?
Well, I think all students should have what's called like a master resume, kind of every single job you've had, every single, you know, skill you've attained, but then really customize it for the job you're looking for. And then that's why you can like move relevant classes, relevant experience towards the top to make it more easier for employers to find, because you don't want them to go try and do a kind of search and find for, you know, why you're a good candidate. You want them to very quickly and easily look at it and know you're a good candidate.
Are there any common mistakes that students make when having a resume that they're building, would you say?
Well, one, keep it current. Two, spell check it.
David, thank you for joining me on the show today, and thank you for joining me. The in-person career fair will take place on February 23rd from 2 to 5 p.m. in the UPMC Event Center. This event is set eligible. Registration for the event can be found on Handshake. This event will help you find potential employers and begin networking. When we come back, we'll be breaking down some more events here in Pittsburgh and some Valentine's Day events as well. Stay tuned on RMU Focus.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Volver a vivir esos momentos comienza con protegerlos contra el COVID-19 y sus peligrosas variantes nuevas. Obtén la información más reciente en detidepende.org o consulta con tu pediatra o proveedor de servicios médicos.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Said I'm fine. super mix, but it wasn't on it. And we lost these. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at? Underlay, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Many things like flowers, hearts represent Valentine's Day season. Another Valentine's Day thing is chocolate-covered strawberries. Terry and Belle made some this past week in preparation for the holiday. Let's take a look.
Hello everybody, my name is Terrion Bell, and today I'm going to be making some chocolate-covered strawberries. So, first and foremost, let's go over our ingredients. First, we have our strawberries that I got from Walmart. They were a good $3, so nothing too expensive. Then, I also have the chocolate candy melts as well. I got them in white and in pink because it's Valentine's Day. Then also I have some toppings over here. First one I have is just some chocolate chips to put on there. I also have marshmallows. I'm not gonna use these though, but it's nice that they're there. So first, you always wanna wash off your fruits. But after that, I'm gonna take the chocolate melts and put them into a paper cup and melt them down, and I'm gonna dip the strawberries into the paper cup, to get the coating, the chocolate on there. Let them cool for a second, and then after that, you can go ahead and put on whatever toppings you'd like. I'm probably going to use none of them because I'm not a topping person and I'm picky. However, if you would like to use, sprinkles, marshmallows, or chocolate chips, feel free to do so. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, everybody, so we're back. Our chocolate is melted. So now, let's go ahead and get our strawberry ready. We're gonna dip it in first. Get the bottom all coated with the chocolate, as you can see. Oh, it's looking nice. And we're gonna repeat the same steps with the last two strawberries. Get it nice and even. And let's try this one. Oh. This is actually really good. And that was making strawberries covered in chocolate. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now back to the show.
Thank you, Terrion. And it seemed like he enjoyed the chocolate-covered strawberries. I'm not real big into them, but I really enjoyed them when he made it.
Oh yeah, I definitely think it was cool watching him make that, especially like here on campus. It was super cool.
Well, speaking of chocolate-covered strawberries, if you're looking for some, then Res Life has you covered. They'll be hosting chocolate-covered Lonely Hearts. Now, this is a good cause. Not only do you get a nice dessert, but there'll be discussion about taking care of yourself on Valentine's Day and the semester as a whole. It's from Sunday to 6 to 7:15 in Marshall Hall. You can come even if you have a Valentine. It's a good time. No one should ever be feeling lonely this time of year. Check it out and make sure to check out the sweet event this weekend.
Are you looking for a way to meet new people? The Office of Residence Life is hosting a Meet Your Match event. Those who attend will take a personality quiz and will partake in a speed dating style event. It will allow participants to know more about their personality and how it makes up with others. This event is meant for participants to meet new people and learn more about each other. It will take place on Tuesday, February 15th in the Ferris Ballroom from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Bring your friends for a chance to meet new people and enjoy some free food.
Are you not an artist? Do you enjoy mocktails? I know I do. Then you got to check out the Paint the Love event hosted by Multicultural Student Service. They have an idea for an ideal enjoy an afternoon of great painting, appetizers, and mocktails. Celebrate Valentine's Day. It's on Monday, Valentine's Day, in the Nicholson Atrium from 5 to 7. You get free food. What's not to love from this event? See what I did there? Just check it out. It's going to be a great time, and I'm going to check it out too to paint some amazing things.
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, the Office of Residence Life will be hosting a Build a Bouquet event in the parking lot outside of Res Life. This event will take place on Sunday, February 13th from 3 to 5 p.m. Students who attend the event can build a customized bouquet of fake flowers. They can also create handwritten notes of kindness. Students are encouraged to gift the bouquet to a friend, roommate, or loved one as a way to spread some love around campus. Supplies for this event are limited and will be given out on a first-come, first-served basis. You can RSVP for the event on Revolution. Bring a friend and build a bouquet. Looking for something different to do this Valentine's Day? Today and tomorrow from 5 to 8:30 p.m. you can enjoy a wine and dinner experience overlooking the Pittsburgh skyline in a private, clear, socially distant, and sanitized dome at the West End overlook. You can choose between a dome on a rooftop and a dome on the lawn. The dinner will be a 3-course meal prepared by a first-class caterers, executive chef, and prepared with fine wine. Musician Jane West will be performing Dome Side and taking requests for songs. Admission will be $110 to $200 and proceeds go to Animal Friends Pittsburgh.
Are you looking for something fun to do this weekend with your Valentine? Maybe you should check out this Valentine's Day brunch. First off, it's brunch. Who doesn't love that? Tickets are $55 for adults and $35 for children 12 and under. It all goes down in the National Aviary downtown from 11:30 to noon. Save your delicious offerings from Joseph Karras, specialty catering, and grand yet cozy space. Brunch includes admission to the National Aviary. Get some food, great food, and spend some time with that special person. Now get out of here, you crazy lovebirds.
Another unique thing you can do this Valentine's Day is take a dinner cruise. This cruise takes place on the 3 rivers, allowing people on the cruise to enjoy a view of the city. The house DJ will be there to play music while people enjoy a romantic dinner. The event will occur on the Gateway Clipper. Tickets cost $90, and you have 2 chances to take this cruise. The first one will be tomorrow, Saturday, February 12th, and the second will be Monday, February 14th. The event will go from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Go to the Gateway Clipper website to buy your tickets today. When we come back, find out the best place to be this weekend.
And stay tuned for
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
and even though we're overcoming obstacles, watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level.
Father,
Cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward. Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please? $1. Have a good one. Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. My place to be for this week would definitely have to be the Van Gogh exhibit in Pittsburgh. And I just think it's super cool. You get to see a bunch of projections of Vincent van Gogh's work, and it's a great place to take pictures.
Well, what I'm about to watch this weekend is, of course, The Notebook. I'm just messing with you. It's the Super Bowl, of course. The Cincinnati Bengals take on the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium. Joe Burrow taking on Matt Stafford, Aaron Donald, Tyler Boyd. It's going to be a great game. I'm very excited for it. Now, Julia, are you going to watch the Super Bowl, or are you more halftime show commercials?
I'm definitely more halftime show commercial. I think I like hearing the live music, and I like the atmosphere of the Super Bowl, but I don't like a lot of the, not that I don't like it, but I'm not much of a sports person, I'll tell you that much. What about you, Colby?
I'm clearly not the sports person. Obviously, I'm very excited. There are 2 former Pitt players, Aaron Donald and Tyler Boyd, 2 of my favorite Pitt players ever growing up. Very excited to watch the game. I can't wait to see Matt Stafford and Joe Burrow battle it out. Very excited. It's going to be a good game.
Right. I definitely also love Super Bowl food.
You know, hopefully there are wings somewhere at the Super Bowl party that I'm watching. A big wing guy. But that's all the time we have this week for RMU Focus. I'm Colby Sherwin.
And I'm Julia Wozleski. We'll see you back here next week on RMU Focus.